Hi, this is Ogres, and this video review is on WWF Vengeance 2001, which took place on December 9th, 2001. Today's recording date is December 13th, 2021. I was supposed to record this video yesterday, but I had stomach issues, which is okay now. So yeah, and I couldn't record it on the 11th either because of my stomach pains. So yeah, the weekend I was supposed to record it over the weekend, but I couldn't. The time is now 3:26 a.m. This is the 20th anniversary of WWF Vengeance. Albeit it passed 2 or 3 days ago, but it's still the 20th anniversary of it. It was live from the San Diego Sports Arena in San Diego, California. The attendance was 11,800. The buy rate was 307,000, which was down on the Survivor Series, which I believe was... Let me have a look. $450,000, so it was down on that. But yeah, the attendance was up on Survivor Series, but it was lower than Survivor Series. The Survivor Series buy rate, which was a worrying sign back then for the WWF. I think this was probably the December is not their best period for pay-per-views in general. I think the only time they did well in the December pay-per-views, I think, was the previous year. It was Armageddon 2000. I'm pretty sure that did a good buy rate. Let me just have a look. Get it. 465. Okay, not much of a difference. Yeah, typically the December pay-per-views don't. What do you call it? They're not bought a lot. As off the top of my head. Yeah, I think 2000, and then this was a drop on the year before. I think 2000 was their best year for December pay-per-views. I think as far as WWF goes. And this is the Attitude Era period. This is after the Invasion angle ended, which would have been just 3 weeks after the Survivor Series. The announcers for the show were Jim Ross and Jerry Lawler. The Spanish commentators were Carlos Cabrera and Hugo Savinovich. The ring announcer was Howard Finkel. There was one match from Sunday Night Heat. It was APA, which was Bradshaw and Farouk versus Billy and Chuck. But the APA won this match by pinfall. So let's get onto the main pay-per-view itself. The theme of this pay-per-view is who will become the first ever WWF Undisputed Champion. So yeah, let's get into the all the other title matches. I believe there were a few standard matches, and then there was a rivalry match, there was a grudge match. There was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There was 4 other championship matches, and then you had the WWF Championship match and what was the WCW Championship. It was just the World Championship match. So if you include those, it's 6 championship matches in total. The opening match was Scotty 2 Hotty and Albert versus Test and Christian, but Scotty 2 Hotty and Albert won by pinfall when Albert pinned Christian. Scotty 2 Hotty was hot during this period, the time period in WWF, and the crowd was behind him and Albert in this match. There was a promo backstage after this. William Regal discusses his recent actions. And yeah, my hair's a bit dry. I washed my hair over an hour or so ago, so it's already dried out. I did clean it though, so anyway, then there's a promo back. Then the second match was William Regal versus Edge for the WWF Intercontinental title, but Edge won by pinfall and retained his Intercontinental title. Sorry, a little bit thirsty. From what I can see here, this was mostly a mixed night. It was a mix of faces winning and a mix of heels winning on this night. There was a promo backstage. Kurt Angle has problems with Rick. Excuse me. Kurt Angle has problems with Ric Flair. Then as a promo backstage, Lita prepares to be a special guest referee. Match number 3 was Jeff Hardy versus Matt Hardy, and the guest referee was Lita, which was a weird match, this one. But Jeff Hardy ended up winning by pinfall, despite Matt Hardy having his foot on the ropes, but Jeff managed to get it off the ropes, and Matt Hardy complained about this to Lita after the match. Then as a promo backstage, Trish Stratus visits The Rock. Match number 4 was Kane and the Big Show challenging the Dudley Boys, who was accompanied by Stacey Keebler for the WWF Tag Team titles, but the Dudley Boys won by pinfall after, I believe, hitting a double team move on the exposed turnbuckle on the Big Show, and then I think they pinned, I believe they pinned him after that, yeah. One of them pinned him. Then there's a pro backstage. Lita tries to reason with Matt Hardy. Match number 5, which I was probably outside of the 2 title matches, the 2 main event title matches. To determine the first Undisputed Champion, it was Undertaker challenging Rob Van Dam for the WWF Hardcore title, but Undertaker won by pinfall and became the new WWF Hardcore Champion. Then there's a promo backstage. Chris Jericho confronts Ric Flair backstage. Match number 6 was Jacqueline versus Trish for the WWF Women's title, but Trish Stratus won by pinfall and retained the Women's title. Then there was a promo. Rikishi checks in from Times Square. Match number 7 was Kurt Angle versus Stone Cold Steve Austin for the WWF Championship in the first match in the Undisputed title bracket. But Stone Cold Steve Austin won by pinfall after hitting the stunner on Kurt Angle and retained his WWF title. So he's going to the he's going to be the first half of the I guess, what would you call it, the Undisputed title main event. There's a promo backstage after that. Test barges in on Trish Stratus. Match number 8 was Chris Jericho challenging The Rock for the World Championship, but Jericho, after some shenanigans, I think it was what did he hit? A low blow. Actually, I'm not sure what happened. I'm pretty sure it was a low blow. Let me just check. Let's see. Nope. Go back up. Oh, here it is, this match. Okay, so Rock hit a rock bottom, and as Miss McMahon came down to ringside, The Rock went for the pinfall, but McMahon distracted the referee. The Rock hit Miss McMahon, hit a spine buster on Jericho. He brought McMahon into the ring and hit Jericho with the people's elbow. The Rock attacked McMahon while the referee checked McMahon. I was right. Jericho hit a low blow and the rock bottom to win the match and the title. That actually happened. And then match number 9, which is the real main event. There's these 3 matches are technically all of the main event, but the final match in the to determine the undisputed WWF champion, the first one ever, is Y2J versus Stone Cold in a WWF Undisputed title match. Let me just go back to that. Alright, so immediate... one sec. Immediately following Jericho's win, Austin came back out to wrestle the final. Angle attacked Austin with a steel chair, while The Rock went to attack Jericho with a rock bottom and chased Angle to the back. Okay, then the match started. I could go through it. It's going to take a lot of time now. Let me just get to the ending. Okay, so the referee got attacked when Jericho attempted a flying forearm smash, but Austin ducked and Jericho hit the ref. Jericho hit a low blow and a Stone Cold Stunner. McMahon came out again and ordered Nick Patrick to referee the match, so I think Earl Hebner was the original ref. However, Ric Flair interfered and pulled Patrick out of the ring and attacked him. McMahon knocked Flair into the ring post. Austin then hit a low blow and assaulted McMahon. He hit a Lou Fez press on Jericho and applied the walls of Jericho. Jericho tapped out, but the referee was still down. Now this part here, it was really interesting. Booker T came out and hit Austin with the WWF Championship belt from behind in the back of Austin's head, knocking him out. The referee recovered and Jericho capitalized on the interference, pinning Austin to win the match, and he became the first ever undisputed WWF champion in the World Wrestling Federation. So that means that the WWF Championship was unified into the the World Championship was unified into the WWF Championship, and both belts became basically represented the undisputed WWF Championship. So yeah, that's WWF Vengeance 2001. I thought it kind of ended in an anticlimactic way, but Booker T and Stone Cold would feud after this, and it would be a humorous feud because it did kind of start at the King of the Ring 2001 to begin with, when Booker T attacked him when Stone Cold was a heel in that triple threat WWF title match. But yeah, some of the funniest stuff they did were on the Raw after Vengeance, and then that infamous supermarket brawl on SmackDown. I will eventually, I'm gonna do the Raw after Vengeance review in the next 9 hours, I think. Yeah. The SmackDown review after Raw review I will do, I guess today, but not until the afternoon later today, I think. Yeah. So that was WWF Vengeance. I thought the opener was good. Second match was great. Match number 3 was decent. Match number 4 was okay. That match was very good. And then that match was good. That match was great. That match was excellent. And I thought the last match was very good, despite the interference and the convoluted finish. I thought definitely the matches of the night was the hardcore title match, and then the women's title match, because I love Trish Stratus. And I will be getting, for the first time, I'm going to get her merchandise as far as a t-shirt or Funko Pop is concerned. I've never got, all I have from her is her old trading cards, which I've been getting off eBay since 2018 or just before that. So yeah, I'm going to get her merch soon. That'll be in the next couple of weeks or so. So where was I? Oh yeah, and then that match was great, and then the last two matches. So yeah, the match of the night was definitely Undertaker versus RVD. Outside of those other title matches, I thought the best match overall was Jericho versus The Rock. I thought the match after that was still good, but didn't quite match up to that because of how long it went. But yeah. Let me know what you excuse me. Let me know what your favorite match from WWF Vengeance 2001 is, and I guess yeah, shout out to Brian, who's one of my subscribers. Hey man, what's up? Sorry I did this review late, but yeah, I had stomach issues the last couple of days. So yeah, as a grade. Actually, let's grade this Vengeance before I sign off, or before I stop the before I finish the review. I mean, where is it? Usually there's a reception thing with this. Doesn't have it. Interesting. All right, let's do it. I'll do it then. I thought this was a C grade pay per view, to be honest. There was just it was just something off about this night. But I thought there was still very, very good matches. I thought that it picked up after the hardcore title match, and then it was just action. It was watchable after that, in my opinion. The first half of the show, it was just there. The second half really picked up. So a C grade. And as a score, this gets a solid 7 out of 10. So yeah, that's it for this video review of WWF Vengeance 2001. So how long have I been recording now? 25. Okay, just over 15 minutes. Alright, so yeah, my next video review after this will be the WWF Raw After Vengeance, which is December 10th, 2001. I need to write down the results for that one before I can do that one, so I've already watched it. So and then after that, I guess NXT 2.0, the fallout from War Games 2021. I don't think I've watched it yet, no. I need to watch that at some point in the next 24 hours too. Alright, so yeah, this has been Ogres. Peace out. Oh, wait. Let me know what you thought of about the video review in the comments section below. Like my video and subscribe to my channel. Alright, this has been Ogres. Peace out.